There's something so freeing about setting boundaries and moving the fuck on with your life. But like, freedom doesn't always feel liberating at first. If that makes sense? I've been reminded today with little patterns and tidbits of people from my past, but not intimate relationships, but friendships that I had to let go of. And you remember the people that you had to leave behind as you evolve and you step into a higher place in life. Kind of makes you sad to think that, like, I couldn't take you with me, but we just don't align anymore. It's the sad truth of second year university. First year, you get to go home, see your friends again. Second year, you have no reason to anymore, because you finally realize what it's like to experience real love and real friendship. And all I do is feel pity for the ones that are still stuck in saving their old ones to save face, just to have someone to drink with for pleasantries. Knowing damn well you hate those people. I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm surrounded by love and compassion and empathy in my Black girl house. I never have to worry again about explaining to someone why it hurts my feelings when they sleep with someone racist. Never have to explain that again. I don't have to explain myself because I'm surrounded by like-minded people. And that's the most beautiful part. That's where the liberation really comes in. But when you lose these people at first, it's like Stockholm Syndrome for real. None of those people in Stockholm could explain why they wanted to stay with the gunman. Someone who clearly wanted to hurt them. They care about them. You care about someone, it's hard to let them go. It's hard to set that boundary. It's one thing learning to set boundaries with men. It's another thing setting boundaries with your girls. And that's something that we just don't really get into. Female friendships are weird like that. You don't normally have to tell your friends something you didn't like. You just beat around the bush and like maybe one day you drift off or you cut each other off or something in between. Who knows? You wait for your opportunity to cut. And this 2024 has passed, and it was the first time I had actually told people straight up, like, this is why I can't have you in my life anymore. I have a lot of love for you, but sorry, I can't surround myself with that. I can't surround myself with people who couldn't care less for the feelings of the people that I love. I can't surround myself with people who will go out of their way to please a white man who's blatantly racist to my face. And it'd be those same people that you'll see in public. I'm still wishing you well, and you're gonna look at me sideways. I feel for you, and I hope you experience real love one day so you don't keep harnessing this hate in your heart. That's what you gotta do for those people that can't move on in the way that you have. You just gotta wish them well, and not wish them well, I mean genuinely wish them well. That is not someone you should hate. That's not someone you should feel animosity for. That is someone you should pity and just pray that someday they find peace and love in their hearts to stop putting themselves in these situations where they're left with no one, or they're left with people they don't actually like. They're left with people that they once used to hate on. Now they're pretending to be buddy-buddy on ski trips. It's a sad fate. It's a sad fate. But when I see it, it just makes me so grateful. Is that these were people that were so hard to let go of. These are situations that were so hard to let go of. But it's so freeing when you do, and that sense of liberation comes over you like ease when you are grateful for the people that you do have, for the people that do get you, for the people that do understand you, for your sisters. There's nothing more beautiful to me than that sisterhood. And I don't know, it's sitting over me today, because I feel like if I made some much different decisions, I'd probably still be doing a lot of people pleasing. And it's hard for me to say no to a man. It's even harder for me to say no to a girl. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I'm just glad by the grace of God, like, I found myself enough to know that I don't have to put up with bullshit. Doesn't matter what sex you are. I'm not taking that. And I hope you don't either. I hope one day you look around you, and if your circle isn't fitting, you allow for such, and you allow yourself to move on. You don't gotta keep yourself stagnant in places that don't deserve you. You don't gotta do that to yourself. It's unnecessary. I don't know why we do it. It's comfortable, it's stable, but just because something's stable doesn't mean it's something that's meant to last forever. Just because something is stable doesn't mean that that is for you. It's the most uncomfortable things that are normally the most meant for us sometimes. And that uncomfortable thing is letting go of people that you know aren't meant to be in your life, in your circle, in your air. And that's okay. Knowing that that's okay. It doesn't always have to be a beef thing. It doesn't always have to be a I hate you and you're blocked. Sometimes it's just you outgrow somebody. You outgrow, you move on, you change cities. And some people do, some people don't. And you just be okay with that. It doesn't have to always be a bad thing. It doesn't always have to be a I hate you. Sometimes it's just, I really wish that you get the best someday. And you grow out of whatever the fuck this is. And I'm praying for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm not gonna stay with you while you sort that out. But I am still rooting for you. I really am. Quite truly. It's not easy getting out of a small town. But that sense of liberation and ease does come when you see everybody still there congregating. And you realize that, like, y'all really haven't changed. Y'all really haven't changed. I hope you do one day. I hope you do. Some of us are late bloomers. I get it. But I actually do quite truly, wholeheartedly, hope you see your worth one day. And know that you're so much bigger than where you grew up. You're so much bigger than the situations you used to be put in by people that didn't care about you. You deserve more. You deserve a solid circle that cares about you and loves you. And that you know is only looking out for your best interest. I'm surrounded by beautiful women all the time. And I'm so fortunate for that. I just pray the same for the rest of my girls out there. Goodbye.